Good morning, everyone. Brian McNichols here from TouringPlans.com. This video is something we get questions about a lot. Not the Art of Animation food court. That's where I'm starting because this is where I spent the night. But what I am doing this morning, it is 7:08 a.m. right now. I am heading over to Animal Kingdom for rope drop at 9, and I am going to get on Flight of Passage. We get asked all the time how to ride Flight of Passage if you don't have a FastPass. And it's tricky. And we always tell people you gotta get there early, really early, like an hour and a half early. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast real quick here. Got my waffles, I'm gonna eat my little flounder waffle right here. I'm gonna head out to the bus and see how it goes. All right, 7:19 a.m. I am walking out of Art of Animation. That one back there is the Magic Kingdom bus stop. Magic Kingdom opens at 8 this morning instead of 9. Let's check out the sign here. Yep, nothing showing for Animal Kingdom yet. So, of course, another thought just occurred to me as I sat down that they might not be running the Animal Kingdom buses yet. Hollywood Studios has extra magic hours this morning. Magic Kingdom opens at 8. So they might not start running them more than an hour and a half. They run them around an hour, 90 minutes early because people can get breakfast reservations as early as 8. But they'll never actually tell you when they start running the buses. Officially, it's only like 30 minutes before park opening, but like I said, there are dining reservations an hour before, so we know that's not true. So it looks like I was right. Almost exactly at 7:30, the board changed, and now it's showing an Animal Kingdom bus coming at 7:40 and an Epcot coming at 7:39. They both popped up at almost exactly the same time. So at least now we know that. They seem to start running the buses about 90 minutes before the park actually opens. All right, 7:39, getting on the bus. Let's go. All right, 7:50 a.m. Made the drop off, of course, in one of the farthest ones, I guess. That's what I get for coming from Art of Animation. So gotta head over, get through bag check, get through the gates. See you in a few minutes, although you'll see me now. Made it through bag check, but the line to get in, they didn't actually start the turnstiles yet, so I'm waiting in this right now. All right, 8:08 a.m., they just started letting people through. The lines are pretty substantial behind me, not to mention, that way. So it's very hectic. All right, through the gates, 8:11. My guess would be I'm in the first 20% or so inside the park of the crowd that was out there. I walk relatively quickly. I'm by myself, so I can move quicker. All right, 8:24, and they're moving us up. Obviously, the ride isn't open yet, but they're just taking everybody from the bridge to the next place, I suppose. Basically just walked us up to where we can almost see the front of the queue, but stopped us right here. So lots of people behind me. This is it's a lot of people, fairly orderly though. 30, and they are moving us into the proper queuing areas. Flight of Passage people are banking off to the right here, and the Navi River Journey people are heading out to the left.
Flight of Passage, head to the right, everybody, please. Head to the right for Flight of Passage.
Stay over to your right, folks.
No, I'm saying it looks funny. You look like a little thing attached to it. That's how it is.
Still not in the proper queue yet, but we're in a more narrow, orderly line. And you get to look at awesome Pandora without too many people in the way. Well, a lot of people, front and behind me.
Okay, we're gonna go up. The boys are gonna go up and find you.
I made it in the proper queue at 8:33. It is posted at a 60-minute wait, but I think that's as low as that sign goes. inside part of the queue. It's 8:37 is all, so I still doubt the ride is running, so this is good. They're actually using the bypass that goes into the FastPass line here. So we're skipping the two last rooms of the queue here. The bioluminescent forest and the laboratory, which are unfortunately pretty cool rooms, but this is good. It means we're pretty close to the front here. And it is still only 8:39. All right, yeah, it is only 8:39, and this is the queue. Now, I'm a single rider. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, but either way, I get my own lane. Made it through 8:43 in the first load room. Even got a good middle number as a single rider, which is weird. It's been running for like 10 minutes. Here comes the pre-show.
But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly.
With them starting earlier and being being towards the front of the line, it is 8:57 a.m. and I just walked out of Flight of Passage. So here we go. It is exactly 8:58, almost 8:59 a.m. I am out. I am off the ride. So here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna walk over to Navi River Journey, see what the wait time is there. If you were good to do both of them back to back, then I will find the end of the line and I will show you what it looks like. Heading over to Navi River Journey. It is just 9 o'clock now, actually, so I don't know if they open that one early or not. I guess we'll find out soon. But, you know, it's not a bad walk. All right, so here we are. Wait time posted is 20 minutes. Should we do it? Let's do it. This is the queue for the Navi River Journey. As we're walking through, I've actually never been through the regular queue. I've only ever fast passed this attraction, but it was only 20 minutes, and let's see how this would affect my touring plan that I didn't actually make for this morning. All right, it is 9:11, and I am in the Navi River Journey load area, about to get on. So it's gonna end up being about a 12-minute wait before I get in the boat, about what we would expect, honestly, right now. So there we go, it is 9:19 a.m. I have done both Pandora attractions. I didn't even intend to do the second one. And now I get to, you know, walk by this waterfall. It's kind of blowing on me at the moment, which I don't enjoy, but it looks nice. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find the end of the Flight of Passage line where it is now at 9:19. So you can see why it was so important to do all this. Here is the back of the line. This is the bridge into Pandora. The sign behind me here for the Valley of Moara. And right there is the lady with the sign for the end of the line. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and we'll do a sped up walk along the entire line so you can see what this is all about. Okay, this right here is where it actually goes towards the queue, but there's a lot more line here. So what you're gonna see is on both sides now, the line going down and wrapping up. Posted 180 minutes at the moment. So the people on the left here are going towards the queue. People on the right are in the line, but kind of going the wrong way at the moment. That is what you show your family when they complain about getting up early. I am in Africa now, That line went from the bridge to Pandora, all the way across the bridge into Africa, back in. That will be, from the end of that line will be 3 hours solid, no question. I've been in that line at about the turnaround here, and it was at like an hour and a half. All right, so some final thoughts for this morning. It is now 9:35 in the morning. I have parked myself in Africa. I got a breakfast wrap from Kusafiri over there and a cup of coffee. And I think everything is doing just fine. I did both Pandora attractions, made it up to Africa. Right now, Kilimanjaro Safari is posted at a 35-minute wait. So if you don't have a fast pass for that, you can come up here, do that. Probably actual wait is gonna be 25-30 minutes. But it's a lot easier to get a fast pass for the safari, for Expedition Everest, for Dinosaur, than it is those Pandora attractions. So I got to breakfast a little after 7, was on the first bus out, got here around 8. It really wasn't that big a deal. And I got on and off so quickly. I can't recommend enough. I'm so happy this worked, because now you'll actually see this video instead of me trashing it and changing all of my advice. Hopefully this is something that you can show your family, that when they argue about getting up too early, that it is actual proof that this does work. It is a Sunday morning on Veterans Day weekend. It is Sunday, November 12th. It is not a light day in the park. It will be busy later, but I think I won. So thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other. Oh, hot. We're very hot.